Alright, welcome back to episode 19 of Let's Play Factorio with Brightblade, Bob's Mod Edition. Okay, so, what I kind of want to do is I want to get the coking station built. We're actually going to also do coal here. So I got a couple miners already set up. There's about 21 of them here. I'm thinking this side should be more than enough to run the coke. So we're just going to run that one upwards. We also need to take coal down to our mining area down over here. So I'm not sure. I don't really want to run it down by belt, so I think we're going to use small trains to transport it. But for right now, let's just get this thing set up. This one's just going to be single-sided for now. That's all we really need. Okay, so the first thing we need to get this going is we need a crusher. So let's just go ahead and set up the crusher. Okay, so under the petrochemical tab there is crushed ore. So we're going to be taking this and we're going to crush it, and then we're going to kick it out over here on this corner. And you'll if you remember our setup down below, so what I've found is that if we have 3 units making coke, or not coke, I mean making carbon, we'll have of course we need coke yet, which we haven't actually made, and we need the coke for other things as well. We need to turn these around. Okay, so the next thing we need, now what I found is that it takes 2 machines to run 3 of these. So we're just gonna go like, oh, we don't need that far up. We're just gonna go one space away so we can run pipes very quickly and easily. So let's, so it takes, to run 6 coke, or I mean, carbon machines. You need 4 of these because it's a 2 to 3 ratio. Or at least that's how I figured it's about. Okay, you get 50 carbon dioxide every 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds you consume 35 carbon dioxide, which double that is 70? So it's a little more than 3. We might actually need 1 more total in there to get it to work, but I just kind of averaged it out. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go like this. We're going to, now here we're going to leave an extra space because actually, let's actually leave a few extra space. We got the pipe. We're going to put this carbon dioxide pressure tank in here. So that'll take care of our carbon dioxide. So let's, the next thing we need for carbon dioxide is we need coal. Since we got coal already coming in, let's just, let's go like this, and 1 more. We can run it like that. And let's just go ahead and pull in the carbon dioxide, or I mean the carbon, so we can make carbon dioxide. Alright, and then we should be able to put 1 there and 1 there. And let's see, how can we hook that? I think there's enough to hook it here somewhere. Yeah, okay. So that, let's start building up carbon dioxide. You can see we got carbon dioxide in the tank, which is good, or well, in the pipes. And our tank is starting to fill up a little bit. I want to actually let this tank fill before we get. That's why I built this first instead of building the coking stations first, because coking is just really easy. We're actually going to, I think we're going to split off this line to bring the coke in. Okay, so for coke, I want to actually start back, well, I'm trying to think how to do this. Let's go this way with coke for the coke, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna use these mixing furnaces because they're well, here, let me show you. There's regular furnace. Okay, so this is the regular furnace. Crafting speed of 1. Oh wait, why did I think these ones are faster? Never mind. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, we're not using these. We're using, those are 1, but these are crafting speed of 2. And what I want to do is I want to leave just enough so that we can get head 6. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that'll give us 10. And then we're just going to, I don't know if we got, I don't think we got enough, let me see. So these guys will be pulling from, wait, am I thinking this wrong? Hold on a second. Okay, if we go, we're going coal in. Why won't the furnace let me? Oh, I'm sorry. We're bringing the crushed coal in. This don't need the crushed coal. Oh, I see what I did wrong. So okay. I want the easy to reach one be that. And then we'll let's see. We want this one coming this way. There we are. I knew there was a reason why I had built a red and forgot that I had one. So let's, or that I had a whole stack of them, actually, I should say. So that'll give power there. So we're going to start putting this crushed coal out on the line. Now, I'm not going to worry about it because it's the same thing as coal. If you look at a piece of crushed coal, crushed coal has 4 millijoules, 8. Okay, so every 2 of these is the same as a piece of coal. So it really shouldn't matter. Those need to actually turn around. And then we'll bring this out here like that. We'll have to have a little bit of fancy doings here, I guess. So what is it? It's 2 in a row, and then wait, that ain't right. 1. Oh yeah, it is. Because we got 1, 2, and then there. Okay. So I think I've got enough to make some more blues. I think. Yes, I did. I thought I had enough. Scared myself there for a second, though. So we're going to put some undergrounds in here. We're actually going to get rid of that belt completely and put in undergrounds. So it'll compress the whole system a little bit better. And then that'll be the last one right there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to... Whoops. Never fails. Did I mess up? Oh, yes I did, actually. Okay. So that goes there. They do go that direction, so my bad. And we don't need this one at all. So I'm just looking at this, make sure we're not making any mistakes. I think what we'll do is we'll put them like that so they cover 2 sections, and then they cover the whole thing down there as well. And then we'll put in the rest of the blues. Okay, so they're just going to use all the stuff they've got. Okay, how'd that one not get, oh, I see. So we just need another power pole there to make that work. Okay, so we're just waiting on crushed coal here, so some of these guys are grabbing a bunch of it. Actually wondering if maybe we shouldn't split the line. Let's actually split this line here. And we're gonna bring, I didn't really want to do this. I was trying to do it, well, there we go. We're just going to set this whole thing up to run off a coal. Oh shoot, I think I just ran out of, yes, I did just run out of blues. Let's go ahead and we'll make a bunch of these yellows and use yellows for the moment. Oh, we got a bunch, okay. We'll replace these later with blues. What I want to do, let's get the power to these guys. Power there. Power there. So I'm going to go through each of these ones and we're going to pull these out and go like that there. Okay, once we put coal in the bottom, it should stay running coal. That one's already running coal. Let's go ahead and put that in there. We might have to put a second crusher in them. I didn't do the math on the crusher. Okay, so that'll work. That'll work. Oh, that's so cool. I wonder if I couldn't make it to work. Move up. Cool. That there. That there. Let's go ahead and just dump that in there. And we're going to just dump all this coke in there like that. I guess I did need that one. Okay, so we need you right there. So you can go in as well. So let's see. Okay, maybe this wasn't how I wanted to do this. Okay, maybe these did need to go that way. We might have to change this around a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this whole upper part and change the whole carbon dioxide system. Let's go ahead and pull the power. Okay, so these guys got enough carbon dioxide for the moment to run. So what I want to do is put in a couple reds here. Let's see. I'm trying to decide how to do this. I think we want to run it this way. Then we'll go there, there, and then that'll work. Then we just need a regular piece of track there. Okay, and we need these four. So one there, there, and oops, there. And we're gonna, not bio, that's what we need right there. We're making carbon dioxide. I thought it all worked when I looked at it before, but I completely forgot about the outputs. That didn't exactly help not having outputs on it. Power, and I guess we'll have to put one there. I'll put the last one right there. So that'll get all, oops, How'd I grab that? That was a good one. Okay, so we need 4 of these guys. And if I remember right, we can power... Well, I can't quite power it the way I want it to, but we'll power it like that. Okay, so we'll go back to making carbon dioxide here. Guess we're going to use undergrounds whether we want to or not. Okay. I knew I made a mistake. So let's go back and get this power poles put in. That one needs to be there. That one needs to be there. Thought we could do it with 2 power poles. So then we're getting this coming out this side. Whoops. I don't really want to lose that power pole, so... So that gives us that, and then we have, down here we should have coke. And what I kind of want to do is I want to get both of these up here. It is coke, right? Or is that the... Yeah, that's coke, okay. I just wanted to make sure we had the right thing. I didn't want to... Or should have I... it don't matter. So we're just going to bring both of these up here, kind of knowing what we got. Right. Because I think what we're going to end up doing, I think, is we need carbons at places and we need coke at places, but I don't think we want them on the same belt. I mean, I could have brought this right up and put them on the same belt together. Let's see. I do believe that's everything we need for that. But we're going to need another crusher. I can see that. That crusher's just not running fast enough for... Ooh, I don't have any more high-end crushers left, do I? What do we need? We need those... the boards and steel. Oh, I know where there's some. Let's run right down here and grab some. There's some down here in a box. Because these are the regular ore crushers that you have to put coal into them. I'm actually going to run them over to my my deconstruction machine and let it deconstruct them. All right, so yeah, there's some right there. So let's grab one of these for, oops, did we get one? Yeah. And then we'll run back up here. I don't know why I've got other stuff in my backpack there, but we do. We don't need anything else. Now all of this is slowly leading us, I mean, in the beginning we had kind of a mess that we made down in the base, and it led us to getting stuff done, but not the way I want it done. Let me see here. So if we put another crusher in here, another blue crusher, and we're out of blues, so we gotta use, we're gonna put one yellow in there, or I mean 2 yellows in there to make it work. And like I said, I'll come up here later and add on. There, so that'll give us twice as much ore, but we probably actually need one more crusher to tell you the truth, but I don't even know if there's even enough room. If we got another, yeah, we could actually put another blue one in there. So, we might do that. I'm gonna see how this, it's actually filling the belt up fairly decent now. How much time do we have left? We got another 10 minutes. So what I'm gonna do Let's swap these out because we need to clear some trees. These probably won't stay together. They're just like that for now, so I can find them easily. Can we make any train stations? No, we do not have any basic boards. We're gonna have to go down to the and get some more of them. But we don't need the station at the moment because we don't even have trains. I'll build the stations and the trains in between. I'd like to have the station so that I can finish everything, but they're not necessarily necessary at the moment. Okay, so I want to come out somewhere over here. I think we're going to come out like, we're going to set it up so that's there. Now, I'm going to set this up so that it's big enough for 4 trains, or for 4 train cars, but we're not going to run 4 train cars on it. And then, because of the way I did my parking areas before, we're going to use the same parking area, but then we're going to have to redo it. I'm just going to make one book that says signals on the insides and one book that says signals on the outside. Okay. Are we out of greens already? No, okay. So that'll give us enough to get started here. Let's swap these out so we can start laying track. 1, 2, and we'll just chop this off if we need it. I should actually go down and get stuff to make the station, but we'll just get these train stations set up and then go from there. Okay. So this is the outside. We're gonna have 3 stations in here. So I'm just gonna cut that short right there because I'm not sure exactly where we're gonna worry about this here in a second or 3 or so. But I want to get all 3 stations set up. We may not actually get them physically set up, but we'll have all the tracks sitting in here for them. Because I think what we're going to do is we're going to have these come in with 1 lane, and then we're only going to run 1 car on them at the moment. If we need more later, we're going to make the space so that it's got enough to do it. I think what we might do is actually turn my gun off and we'll put down the blues for them, and then we'll remove all the thing. Let's see, so if we go like this and we just grab a, let's see, is there a loading station in here? No, that's all unloading stations. That's unloading stations. That's my track in. Okay, so this is what we want for spacing. We don't care about the rest of it, we just want the spacing. Oh, come on, I need light. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this down like so. And then the station will automatically already be in the system. Like that. And I think, so that would be all 3 stations. We'll put that back where it belongs. Come on guys, throw the trees out there. Oh, I see what it's doing. Just hold on a second here. We don't have any blue, so I'm not worried about it. So we can remove all this other stuff in between once we're ready. And we're actually going to remove all the greens and stuff as well. Let's get all these trees removed. Like I said, we do not have greens, so we don't have to worry about any of that stuff. But our station is in there. Alright, so if I take that off and put the green gun in, or put it to green, should actually just make another nano gun and then I can just switch between them as needed. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take off, try not to get the trees, so I guess I should get these trees out of here before we do anything like that. Alright, just about there. Okay, so let's just take all that off. And we're going to take off pretty much anything. Well, here, why don't we just go like this? Let's go like this, and then we'll go like that. And we'll go like this. Huh? Oh, I see what I did. We'll let those trees get taken out. And we'll just turn them back on. Oh, we never did get the track in here. We'll get rid of these trees here. I don't care about the power lines being there. We can remove whatever we don't need. We don't have the station, but let's get rid of those trees that are already marked for deletion. Alright, so I ain't worried about this side. We can just go like, whoops, hope I actually have the thing. No, let's go like that again and shut that off. Okay, so these are all the right size now. I think maybe that track might need to go away, but yep, I was right. That track there needs to go away. And then we're going to bring this down to here. Let's let the nanobots put all the track in. Okay, that's all in. We just need the stations. So, let's see, let's go over here. Let's swap out to green again. We'll get rid of some of these trees over here. I was thinking that we might need some of this, but I don't think we do. I think we can put our curves in right here and call it good. Let's see, so everything from here on back needs to go. Alright. Right now I'm not really worried if we lose a few trees that haven't been picked yet. Alright. So let's go ahead and get this in and then we'll switch back over to blue again. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to build, I'm gonna have to build signals in between episodes as well. Alright, so that's our 3 stations. Okay, why doesn't that look the same? Yeah, they are. I'm gonna figure out, obviously this is gonna be the in, this is gonna be the out. I'm gonna figure out where they're gonna go and stuff like that. And I will see you guys back in the next episode.